Let's play.
You've joined us live on Sky Sports from the Sheffield Arena in the still city of Sheffield! Hello and a very warm welcome to the millions of viewers joining us around the world. This is the Betway Premier League, all brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation. Time now to meet the players. Ladies and gentlemen, a Premier League finalist and the former two-time back-to-back champion of the world, Jackpot, Adrian. And now, ladies and gentlemen, taking part in his third Betway Premier League, the newly crowned UK Open champion. Let's get this party started! Snakebite, Peter!
Sheffield buzzing already, and why not? Should be a fantastic match to open the night. Peter Wright against Adrian Lewis. Last time they met, Wayne Mardle, it was ridiculous, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was outstanding, wasn't it? It was 119 average from Peter, and poor old Adrian just walked into it. He only averaged 109 himself.
Dear.
Oh, it's ridiculous, the standard. We know that. I would love to see something similar. I just want to see Adrian flow. I really do. I think Peter's going to make life really difficult for him, but Adrian needs to play with that freedom that when he does, we know what he can do. He wins world titles.
He's got to win tonight.
It really is kind of, it's a must not lose. A point would stand him in good stead, obviously, but when you look at the point situation, it's looking likely that it will come down to next week's match against Phil Taylor. So, all to play for if you're Adrian Lewis.
Who will show their cutting edge in the steel city of Sheffield. John Parton, Stuart Pike in commentary.
Hello, Dave. Yes, thank you very much. Really looking forward to this big game. Adrian Lewis, after 3 consecutive defeats, it becomes must-win. If Lewis does win, it means that Michael van Gerwen is guaranteed top spot without throwing a dart. 3 points the gap between van Gerwen in top spot and Peter Wright in second, 22-19. But Adrian Lewis only 13 points, but that 60. Double defeat in Birmingham, a big blow to his hopes of qualifying for the playoffs. Here we are in Sheffield on May the 4th. Be with you, Darth Maple. Welcome back.
Yeah, it's good to be here on such a pivotal night of darts.
140.
So many ways this can go for all the players. Adrian, the most urgent one right now. He's at the Aki.
100.
Really, if he gets 2 points and he can predict that Michael might beat Phil, that would put him level there and would give him a nice chance at making the top 4. But tough assignment 92. To deal with Peter Wright, especially if he plays anywhere near what he did in Exeter.
Yeah, astonishing average of over 119, of course, but the first 180 for Adrian Lewis. When Lewis plays with freedom, he throws darts like that.
177.
What a response from Wright. Yeah. To leave 32.
Unlucky not to have the chance for ball. He made an effort. But Peter, every opportunity now to hold throw in the first leg. And there it is.
Well, John, just say the 177 then from Peter Wright, for me, to follow the 180 from Adrian Lewis is why he's one of the best in the business at the moment, and why he won a major, and why he's going to play and be a real threat at the O2.
Well, that's how you take the wind out of the sails of your opponent. Answer the big turns. Maybe a 140 here. Yeah, so not quite as much as Adrian's 1080, but he stays with him, keeps the pressure on.
Yeah, that phenomenal match in Exeter, which Peter Wright won 7-2. With that phenomenal average. And what's been a landmark year so far for Peter Wright.
140.
Well, certainly the best year he's had playing darts, and can add to it. Lots of time left. Lots of calendar left to master.
Well, despite the 180 from Lewis with the first visit, Snakebite, he has the advantage.
Well, good adjustment.
80.
Didn't quite get away with it the third dart. Let's say he should have switched that once too.
140. Peter Bar 141.
141 for leg 2.
It won't be the easiest of visits for Adrian. 75, not a tough ask, but under the pressure of you got to hold your throw 95. Or you're in big trouble already. This is a task. 18 for the tops.
One dart.
55. Peter Bar 46.
Therein lies the story of Adrian Lewis's Premier League campaign, I think. Hasn't taken his chances.
Yeah, you have to be solid in those situations. That's pretty solid. 46 out. 2 for 2 on doubles. And now looking to try and run away with the match.
Peter Wright here using a different set of darts to the one he used in Birmingham a week ago.
91.
But the same set of darts that he hit a 9-darter with on the Pro Tour at the weekend. And interestingly, talking with Peter Wright not so long ago in the players' room, he's developing 2 new prototypes, and he will have 4 sets of darts to which to play with, and he will choose tournament by tournament which set he will play with, varying in weights as well. 4 gram difference between the darts. He's going to have 4 sets to choose from. I mean, go figure, John.
I guess he wants to be ready for how he feels physically on any given day, and be able to have that equipment ready in his hand to play with that he feels most comfortable with on the day. But it doesn't seem to matter what Peter uses. If they have points, they go in.
I guess you believe they work, and they will work, and they have been working.
Traditionally in darts, we're told you don't switch things too often and this and that because of your muscle memory and whatnot, and just your confidence in what you use. He's gone against that trend very strongly, and he actually has the opposite mindset. It works for him. More people might follow that trend.
And of course, we will see him in the playoffs for the very first time. And some near misses over recent years.
Adrian 121.
Chance here for Lewis to hit back though. A long way off.
Yeah, he'll be disappointed too because it wasn't a defensive opportunity. It was an offensive chance to get back in, and he just needed the one treble to get a dart for at least the bull maybe. But instead, it's Peter Wright. Maybe a chance if he gets this treble 20. It's the hold throw, but will still be crushing. Double top.
85. Adrian 59.
Double 10.
Much
Much needed. One dart at tops for Peter Wright for 3-0. We're back on throw.
And for your information, that was not an easy outshot either. He did well to get that third dart in. He's under a lot of duress already from Peter Wright. Didn't squander the opportunity to get the break back. Would have been very easy to miss that.
Well, for Lewis, it's quite simple, John. Has to win here. Has to win. A draw just isn't good enough. And then he has to hope that the darting calculator can come into play next week on the final week of the group stages in Aberdeen.
100.
Lewis against Taylor, Wright against Van Barneveld. Their last games in Scotland next Thursday.
$140. $96.
A steady leg so far from Lewis, but nothing too special. Wright not able to get too much to pass him, though. Look at this visit. The little move to the right took him off.
100.
Wright has won
140.
the last 4 games against Lewis. Another huge crowd here on Thursday night. Thursday night is Premier League night, and yet again this year the fans have responded every single week. Fantastic numbers.
57.
Well, no pressure put on this 69, so should be happy enough. 14 for tops.
29.
Didn't look too
Clever.
clever.
144.
It will take a massive effort from Wright to punish. 2 treble 20s for double 12 is his goal. Again, he steps to the right, hopefully following this time. He does. Double 12.
132.
Well, in the last leg he just missed a 125. Here he's just missed a 144. Getting closer. Last dart in hand. And Lewis, right smile for Peter Wright, but he's not been far off for 2 big finishes. So the upshot is 2-2.
The nice thing for Adrian is he's getting results despite the obvious adrenaline and pressure that's on him. It's not working for him, it's sort of working against him, but he's managing it. He's not
93.
wasting these opportunities, and he's back in the match.
Consistency has been the key for Peter Wright in this campaign. Lost only 3 games out of 14.
16.
To Van Gerwen, Taylor and Anderson. $140. But losing to Chisnall in Liverpool, and then those defeats in Birmingham to Wade and to Van Gerwen really have hurt Adrian Lewis. And that'll hurt him too.
Well, he just needs a 140. He was hoping to leave the 170 after that.
39.
That was really a rushed turn, not too focused. Wright doesn't need to take it out. So he's gone sort of an alternate path to leave an easier double in the end. He's hoping to leave double 8.
65.
Against the 56 left. And he'll be back for it.
$99, Peter Bar 56.
So this time you'll need tops.
Game show with the flag. Peter Wright, 627 into third first. Be more.
3-2.
And that's his first successful dart at tops, and settle him down a bit at that target.
With AD in this Premier League, he'll be the first to admit it's been a disappointing campaign, because yet again it looks at this stage anyway as though he won't qualify. Hit that fantastic 9-darter in Liverpool and then suffered 3 defeats on the spin.
Well, I don't think it's easy to play this for anybody. And, you have moments of doubt and disappointment. And the last 4 months, and you just have to endure. And he's still in the hunt. So if he can manage to get at least a point tonight, he'll keep his head up.
140.
A marvellous player. They both are. Demanding a win for Peter Wright keeps the pressure on Michael Van Gerwen in the race for top spot ahead of the O2 in the semi-finals. £25,000 bonus for finishing
95.
top of the league table ahead of those playoffs.
I'm not sure that either Michael or Peter needs a bonus. I think they just want to win out of the pure competitive nature of the players they are. But yeah, it comes in handy, the extra cash.
64.
Smile on your face.
Well, this will be a bonus. Break of throw. 1 dart at double 16.
48. Adrian, you require 88.
He's getting a chance he might not have expected and making the most of it. Double 7 now, last chance.
81.
Still the adrenaline, the nerves, whatever, impacting his efforts. Double 8 for Peter Wright. Just barely skims in over top of the 16.
2 darts for Adrian to level up the match. And again, Lewis playing catch-up.
78.
Wonderful stuff. You'd like to see, okay, I failed in one turn, but I'm not going to do that again in the next. And in fact, I'll be perfect the next.
So another chance for Lewis to hit straight back.
100.
4-2 Wright. He's also missed darts to win the 2 legs that he's lost.
140.
Yeah, although Peter Wright is seemingly playing very well, he's 100 average or more, but he really hasn't
85.
full control like his play would suggest he has. Adrian's given chances here and there.
Lovely last dart. Terrific visit from Peter Wright. And he'll be back with 2 darts to win another
45.
one.
Featuring bar 46.
Lakeland 14 for double 16. For 5-2, double 16. Double 8. He really loves that adjustment. So confident down there.
Arguably, Peter Wright has turned himself into the best finisher in world darts at the moment.
114.
The best in a lot of respects. Michael is being challenged, not just by Gary Anderson, but by Peter Wright in different ways. And yes, Michael is the world #1, the best, but it's a lot closer than the standings and the money winnings would suggest.
100.
The talent, I mean, the performance level. It's a very tight little group now we have at the top of the world.
100.
We talked about Peter Wright's finishing. The scoring isn't bad either. Massive pressure on Lewis once more.
Yeah, the timing of the bludgeon.
65.
Piling the pressure on Lewis. We normally manage to just get under 100. So this for a point. Be forced to go for 12s. So double 13.
55.
Adrian dodged a bullet there, and he's got a pretty easy 2-dart out. Went for double-double. Just nothing working. Too much on him.
Featuring bar 26.
Well, this for 4 consecutive legs.
He's showing the 8th leg. Peter Wright.
50% on the doubles. And that's where Peter Wright is week in, week out. Game in, game out, tournament by tournament. And he's now throwing for a convincing win, which will reduce the gap once more. Just a point behind Van Gerwen at the top.
And it's the doubles that have let Adrian down, and he didn't get a shot for a winning double there last leg, but he was only 2 of 9 in the rest of the legs. And really, you're not going to beat too many top 3 in the world players for that sort of a average at double.
100.
Looks like resignation in the walk of Adrian Lewis.
$121.
The highlight of the Premier League for Adrian Lewis, a fantastic 9-darter. But he's bowing out, it looks, tonight. 20 to league tops.
Yeah, clinical, relaxed leg for Peter Wright to finish this. If he doesn't air,
120.
even a single there leaves Adrian and is a threat to clean up, but no.
Well, it looks like Lewis's Premier League race is run for this year. Just as we were talking Peter Wright up over his doubles. Have another go at it.
57. Peter bar 20.
Double 10.
Well, another convincing victory for Peter Wright. Earlier on in the Premier League, he beat Adrian Lewis 7-2 with 119 average. This time, more workmanlike, 100 average. But another win for Peter Wright. For Lewis, the end of the road in the Premier League this year. Peter Wright goes to within a point of Michael Van Gerwen at the top of the table.
Yeah.
struggling for form right now. The occasional bit of brilliance. But Peter Wright showed his class, 100.533 average, a 7-2 demolition job over Lewis. First match of the evening here in Sheffield, Snakebite 7, Lewis 2. Coming next, Raymond van Baardeveld against Dave Chizzy Chisnell. Then James Wade, the machine, against the Flying Scotsman Gary Anderson, who could book his place for the O2 tonight. And rounding off the 9, mighty Michael Van Gerwen against Phil the Power Taylor.
But we haven't had a chance to catch up with you since you definitely qualified, because it was confirmed at the end of last week. And that means a lot, doesn't it, to reach the playoffs at the O2 for the first time for you?
Yeah, I missed out. I finished 5th place twice. It's only down to my own fault that I haven't finished in the top 4 before. Obviously, I wasn't good enough before. My experience wasn't good enough. Kept changing my darts too many times. Doesn't help either. But yeah, I've learned a lot since then, and it's great to go to the O2.
Yeah, most definitely. It's one of the favourites too, as well. Just one final thing. You're still a chance of finishing top because you're close to within a point of Michael now. Should he not beat Phil tonight, you're in a chance of going to the final match to finish in top. That's a big thing.
Well, you know, I'm there to try and scare him, obviously. We all want to beat Michael, and he's fantastic, and he is the greatest player there is around at the moment, him and Anderson. And so, you know, if I can keep the pressure on him, it'll be good.
You've certainly done that. Well played. Thanks, Peter.
Cheers, guys. Thank you, guys.
Big win for Peter Snakebite Wright, keeping the pressure on Michael Van Gerwen. It's a big deal, £25,000 up for grabs if you finish the league top, £450,000 up for grabs at the